live. Alright, so I'm just making this live stream just to kind of throw up a video because of my phone. Um, I deleted half the footage of me working on this thing and how we got to this point, of me doing a time lapse of pulling the engine out, doing the lights and stuff like that. I'm using the LT1000 hood because the LT2000 hood wouldn't close with the opposed twin, because I think the LT2000, they kind of cut in more, which this one's more rolled out. So we're gonna run with the LT1000 hood. It doesn't look that bad on there. I might just throw some, silver on it just to kind of turn it away from that green. So that kind of led me into how I mounted the lights. The lights don't really look that bad. I might make some like filler pieces that kind of go around, so it's kind of more flush and it rolls right into it. So that's going to be one thing on the list. So if you're just now joining this live, this video will go public, so don't worry, you'll be able to see it again. Pretty much I put the new harness in from the other tractor, not that one, but put in a toggle switch, a go fast switch. So those suckers are still bright. They're not as bright as the ones that are on the OG racing mower. Installed the choke. Put a new battery in from Sid. I put the 3-inch pulley in. You guys can't really see. Right there. I put the 3-inch pulley in. Just got the transmission back up in there, and I got the pulley on. And I sized up the belt, so I taped it. So tomorrow I can size up a belt and get a belt. And then tomorrow we can maybe go on our first little test drive. I hooked up the factory brake. I don't know how well that's going to really work after it, goes up to 25 miles an hour. Hooked the gas pedal up, so that's all in. So everything's pretty much ready to go. The factory exhaust is going to stay on here just for maybe the first 2 drives, but then after that we're going to delete it. And I don't know if I'm going to do something a little bit more crazier with the exhaust on this one. I know we have just dumps on that one, but with this one I might do something a little different. I might just come out maybe just something a little different, or I might just come back and then put the mufflers right at the end and kind of tuck them out underneath your the foot. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the exhaust just yet, because this thing is just too darn quiet and it's just going to be a little restrictive. I might pull the muffler off and drill out the baffles so it's a little noisier, but yeah, this thing's just too darn quiet. It definitely needs a starter because this starter is noisy. Like it's noisier than a GM starter on a winter's day. But yeah, everything is plumbed, ready. Got the 3-inch pulley on it already. I had all that stuff on video, and then somehow I deleted it all, which I never do that, but apparently now I did. So pretty much I lost all the footage of me building this thing. So I'm pretty much just making this live just so I can, upload it so you guys can have a video, because I'm a little upset and pissed. But yeah, even with these back wheels, they came off with ease. I might go with 20s, because these are 18s. Yeah, these are 18s, and I'm running normally 20s. So I might get some bigger tires for the rear for this thing, just so it picks up just that much more speed. Ford starters are loud as well, especially winter's day. I've never really heard of. Dodge, Chrysler, the old Dodge starters. Those things are noisy. But yeah, I didn't really paint the rear end. I'm not really going all out on this one, so I just want to get it, working, running, and just driving fast. Well, I mean, this one doesn't look any prettier, but I mean, I went with the details and stuff. Over the weekend, I rewired this whole thing. Put a train horn in it. Well, I mean, it's an 18-inch. Come on. Off of a semi. The horn sits right in there. But I rewired the whole thing. Hey, Rock Truck Rob, what's up? Been a minute, I'm working. I've not been on much. Hope your family is doing well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, and family's doing pretty good. Just pretty much living our lives. But yeah, I rewired this whole thing. Put a fuse box in, just so this thing wouldn't really burn down when I'm doing 37 miles an hour. So, but everything's nice and tucked, zip tied. So it's a lot better. So, and then for the train horn button, I put it in right here, just so it's a little hidden. It doesn't really look like a button, but you got your gauge. I got my charging system back after I redid all this, so I must have had a broken wire somewhere. And now when I go down the road, it's like 13.3, 13.4. So, but with the lights on, it goes down to like 12.9, 13 volts. But that's all right. So, but yeah, this has a 6-speed in it. You guys all know that because you guys seen the video. But there it is, looking all nice and pretty. But this is pretty much the OG. It looks kind of shitty on the outside, but really if you go underneath this tractor, you can pretty much eat off of it, just for how darn clean it is. With all of its new pulleys, belts, especially that rear end, that's probably the cleanest thing, because I got like 8 hours in just cleaning that thing. So, but anywho, on this, I just want to get it running and driving, and eventually we'll drop the rear end out. We'll power wash it, probably in the spring. Power wash it, degrease it, and paint it like a nice, real nice gloss black, so it shines. And for the engine, I don't know what color I'm gonna go with it, because it doesn't really go good with silver. The burnt copper doesn't really go with silver, so I don't know what I'm really gonna do there. Ooh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to loosen up the check ball. Got to do that yet. So now I got to do it on the ground. Great. But yeah, everything else is pretty much set. I just got to get a belt. So this thing's gonna be tearing up the streets as well. Top speed, I would have to guess 25, 26. So, but with the gas pedal, I only got it to go, half throttle, just in case, one of my friends or my brother wants to drive it. They don't blow it, because if you goose this thing, it pretty much goes wide open to where it turns 4 grand, and those engines are not supposed to go that high. So that's why it's only half throttle. So 25 would be my guess, 25 miles an hour. So, and that's at like 3,200 RPMs, where I'm turning 37, 38. So, but yeah, with no brakes, so I don't have less drag. This is going to have brakes to where it's going to have a little bit of drag, but not a lot. So, no paint, keep it cheap. I like mismatched mowers. Alright, that's perfect. I do have an extra hood, LT1000 hood. So if we do or they wreck it, we got an extra hood. So I don't really think they're gonna wreck it, but who knows, I might wreck it. I'd rather wreck that one than this one, because we got plenty of parts for that. This one, we really don't. So that's why I don't really let people ride this thing. And we're getting ready for a hood scoop. We're just going to put it right on top. We're not going to cut none of this stuff out. So this thing's going to have, you know, a little bit of a you know, a hood scoop. So I think it'll look pretty neat on there. We'll pretty much set it off. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This video is already going on almost 12 minutes. So I just want to make this video just to, you know, put something out there for you guys to watch, or just, you know, re-watch if you guys are watching this now and live. So, but everything underneath this mower, the pulleys and stuff, all sound pretty healthy. So it's a pretty clean tractor under here, considering the fact it's only a 2008, so it shouldn't really be that old. I still have to take this out because, you know, we got the gas pedal, so it's really not going to do nothing. So I got to rip that out tonight. So, and for this hole right here, I'm going to get a battery gauge, and I'm going to put it right there just so I don't really have to cover it up with a plate. So the gauge will go there. So it's going to be a nice little snazzy little tractor. The seat's comfortable. I sat on this tractor. I actually drove this tractor with the stock pulley on the back, and it's a pretty comfortable tractor. Steering's nice and tight, so it's going to be a nice snazzy little tractor when it's done. It's not going to be loose like that one. Well, considering the fact that it's a 1988, so there's what, 30 years difference between the two, so, or 20, no, 30, so, no, 20 years apart. So, but they both have 6 speeds, so we'll definitely have some fun ripping out in the snow. So, and then if one breaks, I can jump on the other one and cruise around until that one breaks, or until I fix this one or fix that one. So enough yapping. I'm gonna hop off here so this one can upload, so you guys can rewatch it, or, you know, the new people that never come on this live can watch it and comment down below on how the second racing mower is coming. So eventually we'll get some more things for this tractor. And yeah, I was gonna videotape with the horn, but never really did. And I was gonna videotape about, you know, how I boxed in. Well, I pretty much played it from here all the way back to about here. So that's all flat. You can't really see down in the tractor anymore. And hard mounted the seat. So I sit back a little further to where my legs don't look like they're gonna, you know, punch me in the face. But yeah, you can kind of see the pump right there. Well, you can see the air lines going to the tank or to the pump. So yeah, that's a pretty loud little horn. I do say so myself, considering the fact I don't even want to press it because it's in here and it's loud. But I mean, Picker, I've sent you the video, so you've heard it. So alright, I'll jump off here so you guys can rewatch this video if you guys missed anything, and I will see you guys all later. Thanks for joining.